Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Bria Amelia Money Talk. And today we talking about vision boards. I am not the vision board type of girl. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do not like vision boards. No to the vision boards. And this is why. I know my family members and my friends, even my man, tell me I'm so secretive. So let me tell you, when I used to talk and tell people my plans before they happen, the plans was a fail. It didn't work out for me. It didn't work out. So I learned at an early age. This was like when I still was in, I think maybe high school, I figured this out. I stopped telling people stuff. Like when it came to my driver's license, I didn't tell. Child, I used to not wear my glasses, so my mama and my family members and my friends would be like, "Bryn, you ain't gonna never get your license because you blind, you don't wear your glasses, you ain't gonna never have no license," or whatever. So I ain't tell nobody me and my granddaddy was practicing driving. I ain't tell nobody that my granddaddy put me in a driving class. I ain't even tell nobody when I went to the DMV to do my driving test. What I did was, we was I forgot what we was doing. I came in there and my grandma's house, and I just put my driver's license right there on the table. I ain't even tell nobody I was going to get my driver's license but my granddaddy, and I just sat it right there on the table. Who was going to get their driver's license? Who blind? So boom. So that's what ever since then, that's what I always did. Like, I just felt more comfortable with just keeping my ideas and my plans and everything in my head. Only time I presented them to anybody is when everything was sealed. The deal was sealed. It was done. Then boom, there you go. Just like with my house. Now, when I went to get my house or whatever, child, it was a process. It was a process. The first time I did tell some people I was trying to get a house or whatever, and baby, it did not work out. And I'm gonna tell y'all that story in another video. But it did not work out. So I was like, Bryn, get it back together. Get it back together. You know you don't tell people what you doing before the deal is sealed. What you doing? So I was like, you know what? Let's try this house thing again. Didn't tell nobody. My mama found out the day before my closing. And I ain't saying my mama would have, push bad on my house buying process. But I just ain't want to tell nobody. I just keep my shit and just surprise them, because then I didn't want to tell them, then didn't go through and all that. So I just ain't tell her. So it happened. I told her like the day before when I was in Walmart, and she wondered why I'm grocery shopping with my lease up and I don't got nowhere to stay, that I might have to come move with her. So she trying to figure out why I'm grocery shopping. I'm like, Mama, I just bought a house. She was like, you just bought a house, Bryn, stop lying. I ain't lying. This stuff going in my house or whatever. So yeah, so I learned a long time ago to just keep stuff to myself. And then like I had a family member and like a friend, which I thought was like my best friend, like tell me one day, like I asked God, like, why good things always happen to you and not me? And that was like, that had me like looking kind of like you supposed to be my family member, you supposed to be my best friend, and you asking God why good things happen to me and not you. A little side eye right there. A little side eye. So like that really made me like stick to my I'm not telling nobody until it's done type of thing. And with vision boards, like especially when you go to the parties and stuff, you telling everybody your vision, your goals, everything that you want to happen to you in 2023 or whatever. So it's like you don't know everybody's intentions. And it could be your family member, your friend, your best friend, your cousin, your sister, your brother. It's crazy, but people be having hate in their heart for you. You don't even know it. And you tell them your ideas and your plans, and then like they might be praying for your downfall. Praying, hoping that you don't get that house, you don't get that car, your business not successful. They might be praying for bad things to happen to you. So I always just say no to the vision parties, like the vision boards. I say do a vision board if you want to like keep that like in your room or like in your private space where only you're going to be able to see it or whatever. Then go ahead and do the vision board. What I do is, so I give me a piece of paper and I write down all my goals that I have for 2023. Then, you know, I talk to God about it and, you know, let him know like what I want to get out of 2023 and all my goals and everything I talk to God about. And then I take the paper and I put it in my pillowcase. That's what I do. And I must say that I meet most of my goals. And this is another thing for y'all to think about. When y'all write these goals and say y'all want this and want that, and you know, when y'all pray to God about it, y'all talk to God about it, you gotta do more than that. You gotta put the effort. Okay? You got to show God that you really want this. You gotta put the work in. And a lot of people that be like, oh, well, Brian, how you was able to do that? Brian, how you do that? And da-da-da. Wow, these good things happen to me. Because I put in the work, baby. I put in the work. I talk to God about it. I come up with my plan, and I put the work in. I put the work in, you know? And then God does the rest for me. Y'all not putting the work in. I know people who, oh, I want to buy a house. I tell them what to do to get started on the house buying process, and it's like they just think the house is just going to be thrown to them. Like, the next day, somebody's just going to give them a house. Like, baby, you got to apply. Baby, you got to get that credit right. You got to get that income right. It's stuff you got to do. You can't just sit there and just think a house is just going to come flying in your lap. It don't work like that. You got to put the work in. So whatever your goals, your visions, and whatever you got planned for 2023, I recommend you just keeping it to yourself and talking to God about it and putting the work in. So get you a piece of paper, write down your goals, your visions for 2023, talk to God about it, put it in your pillowcase, put the work in, and get it done. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and catch me in another video. Catch me in another video. Peace.